Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have with me my Springhares, and I'll probably have to put him back pretty soon because he definitely does not like to be held for too long, and he's already starting to get fidgety, but he is pretty tame, especially compared to some of my other animals, since he can be held this way. So Springhares come from Africa. This is a South African Springhare. Their scientific name is Pedictis capensis, and there's two species of Springhare. So the other is the East African Springhare. Well, he's the South African Springhare. So as you can see, he is a very large bipedal rodent with these huge eyes, which are really neat, and he also has these toes that are very hoof-like. And so yeah, he's getting annoyed with me, so I'm probably going to have to put him back pretty soon because he just wants to go and forage for things. So Springhares are pretty cool. I've always wanted to have a Springhare, but I don't know, I feel kind of bad talking about him because Springhares are not really readily available. So so if you ever wanted to have a Springhare, it's probably, there's a good chance you probably won't be able to find one anymore. He's chewing on my sleeve, because unfortunately they are pretty hard to breed in captivity, and it was actually a big deal that the breeder who I got him from had them available. Because they are actually really rare in captivity right now. They are African rodents, so they are actually embargoed from being imported into the country, and that wouldn't be an issue with some rodents, except for Springhares. They are actually really hard to breed. All right, you need to calm down. Okay, so, and now he has to go back in. He has to go back in because he's acting really, really bad right now. So anyway, as I was saying, Springhares, they need a lot of specialized conditions in order to breed in captivity. For some reason, they actually only give birth to one young at a time, and although they will breed throughout the year, they actually require a lot of specialized conditions. The breeder has told me they need a lot of temperature control and even like maybe wind movement and humidity levels and things like that to be encouraged to breed in captivity. And sadly, the breeder did recently sell all of the remaining breeding groups of Springhares, so I have no idea if new people are going to have any breeding success or if they're going to breed at all. So I don't know if they will be available again. So because of the African rodent embargo, if somebody wants to import them, then they will need a specialized license that I believe that they need to get from the CDC, and they need to get permission to import them. So that's not something that everybody can obtain. So basically, Springhares, they are kind of annoying, as you just have seen. Springhares, they sleep all day and they come out at night. And with my Springhare, as you can see in all the videos of him, he is out at night. I bring him out at night, but he sleeps in a critter nation during the day. And at night, I'll bring him out and I will put him in his eggs pen, and then I just give him a box filled with his food and hay and other enrichment, and he will just work on that all night. That's basically how I care for him. They actually have a lot of personality. Kind of surprises me because they have just one look on their face, but just like the jerboas, they have like this kind of attitude to them. Like for instance, I mean, he just kind of knows what he wants, and he gets very upset if you don't give him what he wants. You know, if I put him in his pen and he doesn't have his box ready, then he will usually find a way to express that to me. And they're very destructive rodents. You know, if you let them hop around your house, then they will just pick everything up and just chew it really fast. He actually chewed the cord to one of my backup drives once, which was very annoying. And as you can see, while they have, you know, some level of tameness, they can actually be pretty aggressive, and he has actually made attempts to fight me before, and it looks pretty ridiculous. So basically, I mean, they're not super easy to care for, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of benefits. I mean, they're very interesting animals. They can bite, and they do bite, and I have been bitten before. But the thing is, in order to bite you, he needs to kind of grab you with his hands. He actually, for some reason, he doesn't seem to be able to bite you just with his teeth. He has to like grab you with his hands and bite you like that. And their diet is pretty simple. It's mostly just hay. I usually give some kind of fresh part. He really likes sweet potatoes. He really likes plain shredded wheats, the cereal. And I can also give him grass. He'll eat wheatgrass. I give him some African grass mixtures, a lot of different types of greens, and he'll eat a lot of different kinds of things. So hopefully I'm giving him the right stuff, because he is kind of picky and he doesn't eat everything. But yeah, that is my Springhare in a nutshell for now. So anyway, I can hear him back there, and he's making a lot of chewing sounds, and when he gets a little stressed out, he will actually just come out and start making little digging sounds, and that's something actually that the jerboas do as well. So anyway, I'm just going to let him sleep. So that's about it, and if you want to see more of him, then I guess like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.